guys, it's TEW2013 Maxwell here, and welcome to episode 91 now. Wow, that's a lot of episodes. 91 of the TNA TW series. You join us here the first week of April as we are on road to our next pay-per-view, which I'm not sure it's actually called, is Against All Odds on the 4th week, so we've got a good bit of build to get there. What this show has is 4 pre-show matches and 19 segments. The plan with this show again is to just continue on storylines to a certain degree, because I want to start other storylines, but other wrestlers, their contracts start tomorrow, so we kind of need to keep that under wraps. And a lot of them will debut in the next 2 to 8 weeks. You know, we don't want to bring them all in a short space of time. There's some I would like to leave to the following month. But yeah, I'm hyped with the names that we are potentially bringing in. But as I say, 4 pre-show segments, 19 segments on the show, so it's a stacked show in this 1 hour and a half broadcast, or not even 1.5 hours, is it? 124 minutes, they choose 2 hours, tell a lie, 2 hour broadcast, God, we got a full time back, amazing. So that's the show. We're booking it from the American Airlines Arena in Miami, Florida, in the southeast region, expecting to get, I think the southeast, this is 13,622. It's a 16,000 capacity, I believe, in this game, so we'll go with that. And yeah, hope for the best possible show. So, guys, here we go. We're going to continue most of the storylines on, as I say, the CM Punk battle with the Authority in game. We have the likes of course, the Killer Elite Squad teaming back up. You know, we have EC3 and Samoa Joe. Let's kick on and get on with the show. Enjoy it, guys. Another episode of Impact Wrestling. So only at 11,936 in the American Airlines Arena, which is pretty disappointing. I thought we'd get a wee bit better than that. But we started off with a bout that featured some solid in-ring action, but not much in the way of heat. Brian Cage defeats Sila Tupe in 5:49 with the total eclipse. That gets a 55C-, just Sila Tupe improving his performance skills, so a small positive there, that he's learning to develop more skills. Hopefully one for the future. And about that featured some solid in-ring action, but not much in the way of heat. Taylor Hendricks and Taryn Terrell defeated Christina Von Ehre in Amazing Kong in 5:50, when Taryn Terrell defeated Christina Von Ehre by pinfall for diving crossbody. 60C, that's really good for 2 knockouts. That was with Taryn Terrell off her game. Von Ehre and Amazing Kong showed excellent chemistry as a tag team, so yeah, I'm really happy with that. No worker improvements, but for 2 knockouts tag teams, that's fairly impressive. I'm happy with that. We then had Velvet Sky Playboy type, promotion, just really to change her gimmick, change her character. 48D+, and she gets an initial 87 with the Demanding Diva gimmick. Not bad. Hopefully we push Velvet a wee bit, because we have kind of dropped her out recently. And our final match on the pre-show. In a match that had some good action, but not much in the way of heat. Jeff Hardy and Drew Galloway defeated Eric Young and James Storm in 9:51, when Jeff Hardy defeated Eric Young by pinfall with a twist of fate. Try to build Jeff back up, I think. Obviously, Drew's got the push with Piper as his manager. They showed excellent chemistry as a tag team, which is interesting. And a 65C between them. Piper doing good work at ringside. Eric Young improving technical skills, James Storm improving his flying skills, and Jeff Hardy improving rumble and performance skills. But anyway, that's your pre-show matches. Let's kick on with the actual show. So we start off with CM Punk. He's in the ring, he's getting attacked right at the start of the show. We open up with Ricochet and Kurt Angle. Seeing the assault, Chris Hero becomes the hero, runs in, fights them both off, and saves CM Punk, the champion, from a serious beating. 77B, so that starts off the show pretty well. CM Punk came across well. The storyline for Battle of Honor continues. Any worker improvements? None, but that kind of starts off the show with a bit of a bang. Then we have some X Division action. You can see a couple of our debutants here. We've got Flip Kendrick, we've got Matt Taven in action. In a match that had some good action, but not much in the way of heat. AR Fox, Flip Kendrick, and Soldier Ant defeated Redmond, the Evil Ant, and Matt Taven in 10:28. When Flip Kendrick defeated Redmond by pinfall by a spiral tap 540. 59C. He debuts his highlight reel gimmick, which got an 82 rating. Matt Taven's old school heel gimmick got an 88 rating. He's going to get pushed a bit. I just kind of thought, his other tag team partners are kind of jobbers, so they'll take the fall, and that obviously debuts Flip Kendrick. with a win. He's improving his performance skills, Redmond on his technical skills, but 59C, decent opener, and hopefully something we can build on. As I say, X Division, I want to try and get some characters in there, and just really good, kind of luchador type ideas from that division. Next up in a match that had some good action and average heat, EC3 defeats Davey Richards in 5:54 with a headlock driver, and that gets a 72B-, does its job, a match over 70, and makes Ethan Carter look really good, while Davey Richards continues the job, whilst Eddie Edwards is still suffering with that short-term injury. He should be back in about a month's time. We consider this series either turning Davey Richards or trying a new gimmick. As I say, once Eddie Edwards back, we'll decide where I'm going to go with the American Wolves. An extremely short match, Mia Yim and Madison Rayne defeated Allysin Kay and Jessie McKay in 5:13, when Mia Yim defeated Jessie McKay by pinfall by Kiss of the Dragon. Again, just pushing on both Mia Yim and Madison Rayne. 2 knockouts were obviously high hopes for to push in the future. Mia Yim being our champion, Madison Rayne, even though she got a title belt, it's just because we changed her look, so she's back to her blonde hair in this. And Jessie McKay is improving her performance skills, but again, they're 2 young knockouts we're hoping to push, so that's why they're going up, and then eventually we'll start using the likes of Allysin Kay and Jessie McKay down the line. Having picked up the victory, Madison Rayne and Mia Yim celebrate in the ring by dancing for the crowd. Just another segment to get them over, and a 62C for that, so that's ideal knockouts. An extremely short match, Samoa Joe defeated Christopher Daniels in 4:59 by pinfall. It did only get a 65C. It was an intentional squash match for Samoa Joe to just really go over, because Daniels is obviously nearly in his mid-40s. Good chemistry between them, or even great chemistry, but we'll take that, and Samoa Joe's improving his performance skills. After the match, Samoa Joe delivers a wicked promo in which he insults the audience basically. He's pissed off. He wants a proper chance here, and he keeps getting jobbed out. He wants a main event push. He's raging. It's really like a shoot promo type idea, or a lock shoot even. 82B. In the match had some good action, but not much in the way of heat. Another kind of squash match. Matt Sydal defeats Tiger Raj Singh in 6:57 by pinfall with a cyclorama. 65C again, that seems to be a common theme here. Tiger Raj Singh is improving his performance skills. Next up, Madison Rayne is walking backstage when she is grabbed by a mystery attacker. She just manages to escape, 47D. So it'll be interesting to see who I've got planned as the mystery stalker of Madison Rayne. This is an angle we're going to work with. And I think it may shock a few people who we're going to go with. We then have a music video promoting the Killer Elite Squad, which got a 68C+, just to kind of give them some more pop to their storyline. And then the announcers put over the fact that just based off Bobby Lashley vignette, gets a 72B- as well, just to fill a bit of time. Then we have some 8-man action. 8-man tag, and a match that had some good action, but not much in the way of heat. The Killer Elite Squad in the VIP list defeated Crime Time and Hollywood Supernovas in 10:29 when Harry Smith defeated Morrison by pinfall. Tracy Brooks did some good work at ringside. 2 storylines continue. I still need to decide where I'm going with the tag division. As I say, I'm waiting to see who comes in. And we get 54C- there. Not great, but we have to try and get everybody over here, the likes of Showtime and Jason Paul need over on this, but good to see Jason Paul's improving performance skills, Shad Gaspard and his flying skills, and Joey Ryan performance skills as well. So overall, gives everybody in our tag division a run out. Then backstage, the champions are just shown arguing, Joey Ryan and Morrison. I don't know if plans to split them up just yet, but just kind of teasing a bit of friction. Can they coexist before the pay-per-view in 3 weeks' time? 68C+. A talk show host, Drew Galloway, is interviewing Hawkins. Then Brian Myers or Hawkins, they keep changing his name in this, so just turns around and lays Drew Galloway out, because obviously they've had all this feud between the two of them. Hawkins has always been the kind of the losing side of it, so he's turned around, he's decked Drew Galloway from insulting him, and then Hawkins decides to taunt him and mock him while he's out cold. Rare for a face to do that, but we're going to get like a cocky face idea here going with Hawkins. So 71C+, storyline continues, and Drew Galloway was helped by Piper, but hopefully that'll get to B- season, and these are 2 guys we can work from the upper mid card to upper mid card, and then hopefully main event. This match delivered perfect. And about it featured great action and a good crowd. Adam Cole defeated Billy Ray in 901 with the Florida Key, 79B. Because we're kind of hoping to split Team 3D up and just kind of, just no push either of them, the fact that he can deliver a match with Adam Cole of that magnitude might just use him as cannon fodder to put stars over, but delighted with that. 79B, as I say, no skill improvements, but that does the job, gives us a decent co-main event. Hopefully the main event can deliver. Oh, Striker, I'm going to have to really just say, really drop Matt Striker and just a Punk promos. CM Punk does an interview with Matt Striker, which goes off on a rant about how much he hates Kurt Angle. It's only a 70C+. Punk was fantastic, Striker underperformed. I've said my reasons before for having the backstage segments with Punk and Striker. Striker can continue to develop and it keeps it realistic because he would be the interviewer. And with Punk working with Striker, he'll be improving, but that's disappointing when it is improving Striker, but it's disappointing. We just need to see how that goes. And then after that, we'll get statistics, a tail of the tape type idea between Kurt Angle and CM Punk, hyping up what they've won, etc., etc., in big true match fashion, or true big match fashion, even. Sorry, Jim Ross and Mike Tenay, they compare the attributes, they compare what each guy's won, such and such. 76B minus. And the most interesting thing is though, Jim Ross has switched to using no gimmick. It got an initial 0 rating. Oh wow, JR. Oh wow. No skill improvements, but it does kind of work up a bit since we had the poor segment there with Punk, and that will lead to our main event match. About it featured great action and a good crowd. Ricochet and Kurt Angle defeated CM Punk and Chris Hero, when Kurt Angle defeated Chris Hero by pinfall with a surprise cradle. 82B, so basically a pinfall out of nowhere. The reason I'm going with this Kurt Angle push, I may as well reveal this now, in the last week between episodes, he's declared he's going to retire within 3 weeks. So I'm just going to get as much out of him as an active competitor before Kurt Angle packs it in. So that 82B there, Punk's improving flying and performance skills, so he keeps improving, and it kind of gets hopefully Ricochet closer to that main event. That's the aim with him, to elevate him in all of this, to give me another main event talent, so him, Punk, Adam Cole, and some potential signees. And then that's pretty poor again with Punk. CM Punk is shown to be helped backstage by officials following the match. It's only a 74B minus, so we could actually lose Pop here, which is really disappointing. Probably because it isn't an area where we're quite poor. Where Pops, I think we might suffer from that. Now overall we get an 80B. No comments made about shows, so that's actually perfect then. We don't lose any Pop, we don't gain Pop. So especially with a couple of the ratings there, I was a wee bit worried, but overall, it's a pretty decent show. Now normally, I would go from here, and I would go into see our ratings and stuff like that, but, as I know for a fact we've got workers signing tomorrow, and I'll come up, please assign to the position on the roster. I'm going to end the video here, so we do not reveal those signees until next episode when they potentially debut, or even the episode after. We'll keep the intrigue there. So guys, thank you for tuning in to this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like the episode, please leave a like down below. If you get any comments, leave them down below as well. And until next time, it's Phil and Maxwell. We're only just getting started. Things are really beginning to hop around here. We are going to take this company to the next level. And we'll see you next week for another episode of TNA Impact Wrestling. Bye bye guys.